Welcome to our Wednesday word of encouragement. As I was driving in today and the rain was falling, I was praising God for the rain. But I thought, people could easily say, well, why is it not raining more? Why is it raining messing up my car? But I thought, God, I feel so blessed that the air is being cleansed and the trees are so beautiful with the leaves turning. God, you are such a great God, and we are just so blessed. It reminded me of the story of the 10 lepers from Luke chapter 17. It begins in verse 11. Now on his way to Jerusalem, Jesus traveled along the border between Samaria and Galilee. As he was going into a village, 10 men who had leprosy met him. They stood at a distance and called out in a loud voice, Jesus, Master, have pity on us. When he saw them, he said, Go show yourselves to the priests. And as they went, they were cleansed. One of them, when he saw he was healed, came back, praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him, and he was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, Were not all 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give praise to God except this foreigner? Then he said to him, Rise and go, your faith has made you well. We have a choice of going back and saying thank you to God for all the blessings we have. As we enter this time of Thanksgiving, it is so special that we stop and are thankful to God for everything. But we have a choice on whether our attitude will be that of gratitude. I'm reminded of the old Charlie Brown cartoon where Charlie Brown brings Snoopy out a bowl full of dog food, and he goes back in, and it's Thanksgiving Day. And Snoopy looks in the window and sees the family all gathered around the Thanksgiving dinner with all the trimmings. A beautiful Thanksgiving turkey is there, the roasted turkey, and he's looking at the turkey and admiring it and wishing he could have some. And then he remembers and thinks, well, I guess I need to be thankful. I could be the turkey. We need to be thankful we're not the turkey. We need to be thankful for every blessing that God has given us. It's easy to watch the news and get discouraged and to think, things are not going well. Why are there so many bad things in the world? Or we can choose to focus on what God has given us. The blessings we have in family and friends. The blessings we have in having our home and food to eat. And the blessings we have of being able to gather to praise and to glorify God, whether we do it online or in person, to be thankful that we can worship and praise God. It is our choice to count our blessings. I'm reminded of the story that Chuck Swindoll tells. Back during the war, there was a father who had been hurt seriously during the war, and he comes back to America, and he's put in a VA hospital. This VA hospital ward has a shop on it where the veterans can work while they're recuperating. Well, this young soldier has a young family, a wife and a 6-year-old boy, and he begins to fashion and to make his boy this beautiful red fire truck. Well, he gets the fire truck all done, and he wraps it up, and he asks an orderly to take it down to give it to his son, because it was just kind of like it is today, where it's almost impossible to get into the hospital to do visiting. Even today, with the COVID restrictions, it's almost impossible for me to get in and do visitation. Well, the same thing was true here. Well, the mother and the son are down below, and the son begins to open the gift. And he sees this beautiful red fire truck, and he's so thankful, and he hugs the orderly, and he hugs his mother. Well, up on the 5th floor is the father, and he's waving and hitting on the window, trying to get the boy's attention, because he wants him to realize that the gift is from him, and he loves him, and he misses him. Well, finally the orderly picks the young 6-year-old boy up, and puts him on his shoulders, and points up to his father, who's up on the 5th floor. And the boy sees his father, and he's just so excited. He mouths the words, "Thank you, I love you, I miss you." Well, the tears are just running down the father's face at this point, because he realizes that his son is grateful for what he's given him. We need to look up to God the Father, and to be like the one leper who came back and said, "We are thankful, Lord, and we have faith in you, and we know that you're going to carry us through. We trust in you." I encourage you this year, this Thanksgiving year, to not be so caught up in the world that you forget to stop and say, "God, I am thankful for every blessing you give us." Help us to have an attitude of gratitude. This Sunday, we're going to have our Thanksgiving service. Whether you come in person at 10 o'clock or watch online at 10, we're going to be talking about the roots of gratitude. What is it that we have to be so thankful for? What are the roots that cause us to be so grateful? We encourage you to join us. We help you have a blessed week. This is David Berry for the Visalia Community Church of Christ. We'll see you soon.